My name is Riker Boffman. I'm the current delegation chair for OIL here at Southeastern. I'm majoring in political science. I'm a junior, and I'm hoping to go to law school after my time here at Southeastern.
My name is Callie Walker. I am the vice chair of our delegation. I'm also a political science major, and I'm looking at grad school or law school after I get my degree.
So OIL stands for the Oklahoma Intercollegiate Legislature. Basically, what the idea is, different schools have their own individual delegations, and once a semester we go up to the Capitol building, we sit in the actual chambers of our state representatives and senators, and we do things that they would do on a day-to-day basis, such as parliamentary procedures, voting in legislation, and bringing bills of our own. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like the community and things that are involved there is quite frankly what makes it like so much fun. You get to exchange a bunch of different ideas. You get to learn how to debate with people and exchange those ideas. It's just a great opportunity for networking, meeting new people, and things like that.
I'll let my vice chair to field this one, and I can maybe supplement some information.
Sure. So one of the things that is incentivized in OIL is bringing legislation that sparks a lot of debate and discussion. I brought to last session a bill called the Dignity in Athletics Act, and basically what it did, it offered protections for trans athletes in K through 12 schools and public schools, and as to be expected, it was fairly controversial, sparked a lot of debate, and it was very successful in allowing me to win, what was it, second best freshman, and then second best legislation, and then you can follow up with the other things.
Yeah, so in addition to controversial, it's also just a matter of policy. For instance, I brought a bill talking about the absolution of the income tax upon minors. I believe that it was unconstitutional, and I brought that before the OIL delegations, and my bill became passed. It passed the governor's desk, the Senate, and the House, and it will be presented for the actual state legislature to consider becoming law. So if one day we have no income taxation upon minors in Oklahoma, maybe I can take credit for that. So it's pretty interesting. Yeah, we've actually won a variety of awards. So in the Senate, we received the second best freshman award. One of our delegates did fantastic in there. She did amazing. In the House, we received the awards for first and second best pieces of legislation. We received the 2 awards for best freshman delegate in the House and second best freshman in the House. And the next thing we earned was the second best overall, which encompasses considerations for moot court, press corps, House, and Senate. And the fact that we actually got that award speaks a lot to our performance in chambers, simply because we had no representation in the press corps nor the moot court simulation.
Yeah,
So.
not to mention some of the other universities that were in attendance were like OU, OSU, schools that have a very large budget, very large body, and we were still able to collect the awards that we did. There are so many. The first day of session, actually, there was a mixer involving like alumni and the current delegates, and we were able to actually meet and talk to previous like actual Oklahoma representatives and senators, and it was an incredible experience. You meet faculty from other universities, you meet people who are likely to be future politicians. That's exactly the environment that OIL fosters. And yeah, just networking opportunities, setting you up for law school, teaching you how to debate, public speaking. Am I leaving anything out?
I think you pretty much got it all. One thing I'd like to add more locally to our delegation here at Southeastern is just the camaraderie and kinship we have. We have people from different walks of life, people from every single party, every single ideological standpoint when you look at the political divide. And everybody gets along great. We have meetings once a week. We're working on a cornhole tournament in the upcoming weeks. And the fact of the matter is that so many people from so many different backgrounds can get together, have conversations, and really just enjoy each other's company is nothing short of a miracle, and that's something that we'd love to see grow here at Southeastern. So.
That's just picking one thing is honestly a little difficult, but I'd probably go with public speaking and interacting with a bunch of people, because there's just being in that environment where a lot of people are just debating, discussing, talking, researching is just a really, really nice environment.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I mean, you're essentially in a chamber with a room full of fact checkers. So if you say something, it better be legitimate, because if not, you will be called out, and that can be embarrassing, I'm sure. But in addition to that, though, my favorite thing about OIL was just, yeah, the communications, even outside of chambers. You know, you have conversations with people of different walks of life, which I know I've already touched on, but really just to reiterate, it's just a great experience. You meet people from other ideological standpoints, and they really expand your mind if you're willing to open yourself up and really consider what they have to say. So to join OIL, you can reach out to myself or my vice chair, Ms. Kelly Walker. My phone number is 918-471-0585. My student email is rbaufman, RBAUGHMAN, 78 at student.se.edu.
You can also find us Wednesdays 5:30, Student Union Room 202. Literally just show up to the meetings. We're still going over like the procedures, how everything goes. So if you're completely new to this, don't know anything about how it works, now is a perfect time to join.
Yeah, we do. I'm glad you asked that. So, March 2nd, 6 p.m., Student Union Gym, we will be partnering with NASA, the Native American Students Association. And basically, we're going to be holding a cornhole tournament. So it's a $20 buy in per team. The people who get first and second will be receiving prizes in the form of Southeastern gear and gift cards to local eateries here in Durant. So, it should be really fun. Let's toss some bags. So.